morning, everybody. Happy Monday, if there is such a thing. Welcome to the Strawberry Moon, bringing you love, joy and positivity, and not a little relief, with our Reborn family. We are here again today with Stephen O, my new full-body silicone little boy, and I want to thank you all. After Friday's shock, horror, drama revelations, I was expecting to have a weekend of being called every name under the sun and deleting comments from YouTube. That did not happen. Everybody who commented was awesome, and I want to thank you so very much for that, because with things that have been going on, I really couldn't have stood having mud thrown at me, and it would have been very hard. So thank you if you felt it for not doing it. So, here he is again. I wanted to do a details video and also to show you, if you are at all interested, and I know there are some people who are, what was in his care bag, because before I decided to order this baby, I looked at all the videos of babies from Babyclon that I could find. There weren't that many after the general furore, and the ones that were, nobody really concentrates on what he comes with, because obviously they're dying to get to the baby. So I thought I would do a details video and also show you exactly what he comes with and what everything is for. So let's cut to the chase first, because he's stark naked apart from his daddy and he's cold. So he is the Miami Awake sculpt. He is 18 inches long. And I don't know what he weighs. I think it's about 5.5 pounds, if I was to have to put my finger on it. Maybe we'll get the baby scales out one of these days and weigh him. But he's only dressed in his daddy at the moment. So let's start with his ankles and feet. And as we saw when I did the actual blanket reveal, the feet have so many details. The creases in the bottoms of the feet are incredible. His little nails are amazing. He has all separate toes, which even in a silicone, I mean, I've had a few silicones, one full body and several partials. Sorry, 3 full bodies counting the animals and several partials. I haven't seen 2 feet with all 5 toes separate before. And look at the separate little, I don't know what you call those things there. The little bits in front of where the toes are. They're all really, really detailed with really, really nice little creases. And then if you come to the heel here, can you see, Rhea? Mm-hmm. There are incredible little creases here. And it's absolutely amazing. And then he's got really nice ankle creases on this side. And then the same with the other foot here. So we've got, again, 5 separate toes. We've got these little things in front of the toes, all separate. 1. Can you see that? 2. Mm-hmm. 3. And then lots of creases at the bottom of the foot, coming along to the heel, at the back of the heel. See, I can move. I mean, I've never done this with a full body before. I can move his leg absolutely where I want to without worrying about hurting him. Back of the heel creases, and look at the creases on his ankle, the side of his foot. It's just amazing. And at the front of his ankle, look at the rolls here. It's just, I can't even. And then if you come to the sides of his thighs, just look at the rolls. Look at the rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just incredible.
I love his little dimples in his knees.
And he's got dimples in his knees, which I've only just noticed because you said. He's got such cute little knees and feet. And then you come up. I can't show you his parts because, you know, you wouldn't want to see his parts. But believe me, when I'm changing his nappy, I'm ogling his parts because they're so brilliantly done. Really. So, coming up to his belly button, he's got such a cute belly button, and then this little scar where the umbilical cord hasn't quite healed yet. Is amazing. And look at his little fat belly. His little fat belly. He's so cute. And it's all soft. It's not squishy as in Claire Taylor squishy, but it is soft. And it's lovely. And it's so cute. And then he's got, can you see here where his rib cage starts?
Oh, yeah.
He's got that. And then he's got the hollow of his chest right there, where his spleen is. And then he's got very pronounced, excuse the crudity, I can't think of another way to put it, very pronounced man titties. I noticed that the first time I held him. I thought, my goodness. But I understand that a lot of little boys have those because it's the female hormones that they ingest, from the mothers, and they come out with very pronounced, man nipples or whatever you call them. Now let me turn him over real quick. All right, baby. Let's see if I can do this without messing you up. There we go. There. Just make sure your head's there. We go. Fluffy head. Now on his back, I can't get over this. Can you see this?
You can see the ridges.
You can see his shoulder blades. I can't get over that. And you can see right down here where his spine is. Isn't that amazing? Our last full body silicone I had, her back was dead flat. It was like a plank of wood. Over you come, sweetie pie. There's a good boy. And of course his little arms and his little hands are beautiful too, aren't they? I think we've messed about with you enough. Should we get you into some clothes, shall we? Should we get you into some clothes? He's got his binky in his face. And he's had it in for a while now. He likes it, but there is method in my madness. Because he's got a very tight mouth, and obviously with all silicones, when you feed them, you have to be incredibly careful in case you tear when you get the bottle in. Can you tell us about this outfit, please? I forgot which one this is.
It's kind of like a plummy brown. It's gorgeous. I love that shade.
Oh, it's called Wild Currant. That's right. This is one of the bamboo. It's made of soft bamboo. And this is going to fit Stephen O beautifully because it was way too small for Fikey. Now, I'm going to pick him up and put him on my shoulder to get him into this shirt because I think that would be the easiest to do. There we go. So yes, as I was saying, I was having real difficulties feeding him. And, oh my golly, am I going to get these tiny little fingers through here? Was this a good idea? Was this a good idea? Was this a good idea? So I decided to try putting the binky in because I could do that at the right angle and it was easier. Oh, I don't think I dare do this on camera. Could we stop a second and I'll be right back once I've got him into this shirt. That, people, let me tell you, was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life, I think, to date. Even going down that water slide that I went down once when I'm terrified of dark places and water was better than that. Trying to get those tiny little hands through those long sleeves. Priority NB, scratch mittens. As soon as I get done here, I need to get on Baby Prem and order tiny scratch mittens stat. So I can... I need a cigarette and a stiff drink. And I don't even smoke anymore. Well, I vape, but I don't smoke. Oh my gosh. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, where were we? Okay, I don't even know what I was talking about. There we go, darling. So yeah, this is one of the little bamboo sets I bought for Fikey, and Fikey just does not fit it. He's just way too small for it. But I think it's going to fit Stephen O beautifully. In fact, it's a tad big for Stephen O here at the bottom. So we shall see, won't we? Beautiful boy. Sleeves fit him beautifully. But it's a tad big for him here, see? A little bit roomy, isn't it, sweetheart? It's a little bit roomy. We'll wrap it up nice and tight. There we go. Right, trousers. There we are. My Lord, that was scary, wasn't it? Was it scary? Because it was scary for Mummy trying to get your hands into that. It was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Yes, and getting your feet through these trousers is probably going to be just as bad. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, maybe not quite as bad, because those fingers really are infinitesimal. And I did powder you down before dressing you, but that hasn't seemed to help too much. I didn't have this trouble yesterday. I think it's just this outfit. It doesn't have that much in the way of stretch, you know. And maybe it's just because you're watching me, I'm having this aggro with him. Okay, I think we're going to stop again while I do this. Right, change of plan. We are going with plan, I think F, something like that, because that outfit was giving me the absolute collywobbles and Ida-Drolpa-Drupan. It wasn't going on. And I was convinced that if I went on trying, I would hurt him. So I took it off him. It was much easier to get off than it was trying to get it on. And we got this one instead. This is the little grey and white elephant set, which I got. It's dungarees and a matching top. And this is going on him like a breeze. Poor darling. He says, Mummy, you're pulling me about all over the place. I know. And I haven't even had time to feed you yet since very early this morning. Look, so much better. And those bamboo outfits cost a fortune. Fikey couldn't wear them, and now Stephen O can't wear them. So I'm not particularly happy about that. Right, anyway, what I was going to tell you is a funny thing that's happened to me. I never understood. I have to, fess up and say, people, I've seen it so many times. I've seen it happen to my best friend. And I've seen it so many times on videos, it isn't even, it's not even funny. People would have their first silicone. And then I've seen them say, okay, I'm going to have to downsize my collection. I'm putting a lot of my babies up for adoption because I want to get more silicones. I want to get more of this kind of silicone. I want to get a good, more silicones. I want to go down this road because it's, it's more interesting and they're more real and blah, blah. And I've thought to myself, I've never looked down on it, but I've thought to myself, oh, darling, let's get your leg in here. How can people do that? How can they? I don't think I could consider, careful now, downsizing and, adopting out dolls that I've had for years so that I could get new silicones. And I don't even like silicones. Silicones don't do anything for me. I've had, how many? I've been very lucky because some of the silicones I've had as gifts. And I really haven't bonded with any of them very particularly well. Some of them I've bought, some of them I've had as gifts. I bought them because I heard they were the thing, and they didn't do a thing for me. And I thought, how can you just jettison your whole collection for silicone? And as Joyce Grenfell will say, it suddenly happened to me. There he is. Oh, look how cute he looks. Is he got a hat to go with this? Let's see. Yes, he has. I thought he did. Over the weekend, Mr. B and I have been talking about having another one of these babies, a baby girl maybe. And I said, well, we can't because we literally don't have anywhere to put her. I mean, Stephen O was always going to share Fikey's crib. If we wanted any more babies, we would have to sell some. So he said, well, what do you think about that? And I said, yeah, we've got too many. I was getting to the point where I really have to struggle to recognise who's who. And that's just not all silly. So I will be going the I'm downsizing my collection for more silicones route that I never thought I'd go down in a month of Sundays. So, it's the case of don't judge people till you've stood in their shoes. I never did judge, really. But I just wondered how it could happen, why it would happen, and I know now. Because this little one is just so amazing. And if you can get babies like this who feel so real that when you pick up a vinyl, it feels like a doll. A doll, then yeah, you're going to want more of it. Right, quickly. I really wanted to show you, sorry it's going a bit long today, but I really wanted to show you what is in Stephen O's care bag because this is something that gets neglected. So this is his lovely care bag that came in with him. And I just think this is such a nice touch. So that's his bib. It might be pink, I'm not sure, because there's a pink one and a blue one and I can't tell. So that didn't come with him. And those are his booties, which he doesn't need right now. And that didn't come with him. Right, this came with him. This is his brush, which is a really nice soft brush. This is his flannel. Now, I use actually this as a drying cloth if I've had to baby wipe him with, if he's had lint on him. I use water wipes, by the way, nothing with alcohol in. This is his powder brush, which is a lovely soft one. This brush was sent with him too. I would think it would be used for babies with afro hair, something like that. I never use it on him. His hair is very much too fine. This is nice to have. This is a really nice burp cloth. And it's perfect for going over my shoulder and burping him. So I'm really happy to have that. This is his sponge, which is cool. Now these are a couple of things that I put in there. These are his water wipes, of course. Fikey has those too. This is his sound system. It's a Milestone 312 and I use it to make his sounds work when I want to. I bought that. And last of all, oh no, one more thing. This is a brush for combing his eyebrows because he has little eyebrows. Did you see those, Rhea?
No, I thought they were painted on.
No, they're not. They're rooted.
Good grief.
I can't get over the fact that he has not hand-rooted, but rooted eyebrows. And I don't have another baby with rooted eyebrows. So he has brush for his eyebrows. Last of all, we have some products. I can really find, where's the other one? Ah, there we are. First up, this little tub is his powder. Now you might think that's a tiny tub, those of you who aren't in the know, for powder, but you only need really a pinch of this. You put it into the brush and it mats the baby down really nicely, pinch at a time. You don't want to use too much of it because it's like gold dust. It's quite expensive. Oh, and I forgot another little thing. Here is a pin and it says baby clone. And what you would want to do with this, like for example, if you took the baby out and put him in a car seat, and if you wanted to leave him somewhere, you would pin this on him so that the police would know he's not a real baby and smash your car window. I think that's a really nice touch. So here we have some products. This one here, this little spray, is a kind of thin cream. It has like the consistency of light cream. And if you just squirt a little into your hand, rub it into your hands and rub it onto the baby's hair, it brings up a lovely shine. And then, which one is this one? Let me just see. Yes, this one, if you see there's a little wand there. I put a drop of this onto Stephen-O's clothes rather onto him, but it's a lovely fresh baby smell. It isn't baby powder. I'm sick of everything smelling of baby powder. Babies don't always have to smell of that. It's a lovely fresh citrusy baby smell, and I really like it. And lastly, and I really like this touch, if you're bathing the baby, this is a baby soap and it is a little roller ball. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. And it's very, very light and very light and creamy, so you don't get too much on the silicone. And it's very good for caring for the silicone. So that's what that is. So there are all the, and Babycorn sell those products on their website in full sizes, which when I've got through these, I will be buying some of. And then the other thing I got was his binky. So that's everything that was in his care bag, and plus the additional things that I put in too. So sorry for the slightly long video today, but I wanted to dress him and show you all the things that he came with. And tomorrow we will go back to programs as usual and we'll see some of the others. Thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing some more of Stephen-O today. So I will love you and leave you just for now. I've finished repacking my bag. There we go. Is that everything? I think I've forgotten a milestone. There we go. There we are. I think that's everything. Voila, it's a nice handy thing to have by me. So come here and have cuddles, my beautiful boy, while we say goodbye. So you take care and enjoy your babies. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And please, let's be good to each other. I love you so much. Bye-bye.